Yeah, it might be home drug test.
Gross.
You got gloves on.
I'm opening drug test piss bottles.
Liquid in the bottom of them?
No?
No, those aren't used, dude.
No, they're used. Because they got fucking lines on them.
Gross, touch
Gross. Those had pee in them. Disgusting. There's a new one.
Use drug tests.
Wet. Fucking gross. How's it going? I'm Chris Wallace. I'm a dumpster diver. Seasoned veteran.
How exactly does one dumpster dive?
Pull up to a store. Back behind all the stores, there's a bunch of trash cans. Everything's good to go. We just hop in, climb up the side, jump over the top. We started because we were both broke, me and my brother. Neither of us had jobs at the time. And we were hurting for money. So we thought, what can we do to help cut down on costs around here? Food's expensive. We don't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I saw something online and I was like, hey, you want to try this out? Because I was just thinking about that. I said, well, let's go. We started driving around and checking out dumpsters. And we started hitting up like every single dumpster that we could find.
First night was excellent, so we kept going every day for months and months and months. No freeze.
I gotta give my wife some flowers.
Yeah.
You can give your wife those?
So you got a cool little baby there.
Yeah, this is Quinn.
And that is Mr. Chris Wallace's baby, as I
Yes. I didn't really know what it was at first when we started talking, and we'd be texting late at night. He would say, oh, I have to go dumpster diving. I'll be back. I'll text you when I get back. What are you doing? So I Googled it, and I immediately thought it was pretty cool. Like, I never once considered it gross or anything. And then the first time I came over to his house, he was like, oh, well, you're going to come with us. And that was pretty cool. I didn't really know what was going to happen. I had pictured some stuff in my head, but definitely wasn't what went down.
We've gotten the big displays for consoles. We've gotten 2 Wiis, 2 Xbox 360s, 3DS, DSi, 2 regular DSs or DS Lites. Plenty of stuff.
Lots of nail polish and makeup. They call it Bitch Christmas.
Oh, yeah. We got 7 or 8 $400+ tints. I've got about 50 headlights. We got like 50 pounds of M&Ms once. Christmas M&Ms.
All of the Halloween candy that we gave out last year for trick-or-treating was dumpster candy.
All dumpster candy.
All of it.
All of it.
These
every bit.
Innocent little children. We gave them dumpster candy.
This is all still packaged, so it'll be alright. This water bottle right here that I use on a daily basis.
I got a $200 hair straightener.
I've got knives. I've gotten...
Lots of cans of pumpkin.
Yeah.
Those are popular in the dumpster. A bake, so that works.
These sunglasses are actually from the same store, daily basis.
There was one time we went, I think it was at Aldi, and the entire dumpster was full of bananas.
Yeah.
Literally made like 500 plus bananas.
Just a Donkey Kong pile of bananas. And
there's also been, I think at Trader Joe's there was cherries.
Yeah, we got
so many cherries.
We got enough cherries to just take a bath in them. We could fill the whole bathtub. Just be like, Right. We try to stay with the stuff above the level of the juice.
And if it's like packaged, like cookies or chips or something, try to make sure it's not open. And if it is open, try to make sure there's not, dumpster juice
or
in
debris
there,
in it.
That it's just what's supposed to be in the package. Like, I think we've gotten dried fruit that was open before and it was fine, and we took it home.
A little hole in the bag, whatever. Who cares?
Have you guys ever gotten sick?
No.
Never.
I ate it the entire time I was pregnant with this baby. I have a 4-year-old who's been eating it for the past 2 years. She's never been sick. Me and the baby have never been sick.
Let's see here. Oh, howdy. That's a cop.
Fuck.
With cops, I've had about 40 interactions with the cops in the past 2 years or so. Only had one cop ever tell me to not come back, other than Sunday, because that's the day he doesn't work. I was waist deep in the dumpster, and
the cop pulled up and I was in the car. I saw it, but I couldn't and like signal him to get out of the dumpster.
And I'm
he was
in
already
this
there.
digging around and doing all that stuff, and then the cop car honked, and I hit my head on the dumpster, and it's like, oh no. He basically just told us to stay out of sight better.
Yeah.
And be careful, don't hurt yourself.
Cool.
We just had to put the old camera and all the lights away due to the police showing up and being really, really cool about it. So, on to climbing in this bitch.
How do you feel about all the stuff that you're able to find that's in perfectly good shape?
Honestly, it makes me sick. Like, I like the fact that I can get all of it, but the fact that all the people are homeless, don't have anything to eat, all this stuff.
I don't like it at all. I like that we can get it. I think that's nice because, you know, we need it too, but there's a ton of people that don't have food and, you know, they have very limited access to food and there's all this free, good food that they don't know is there and they don't know they have access to.
It just
and
gets
that sucks.
trashed. We donate a bunch. If we ever find an excess of potatoes, breads, any of that stuff, we donate it to churches, food banks, stuff like that, or friends. Old Navy is full of bastards. Old Navy slashes and destroys all of their clothing. Pants from waist to ankle, razor, all the way down the whole thing. Their shoes, they slash at the heel, so you can't wear them, and they'll cut through everything.
Like they
Their
have
t-shirts
somebody
are
on
shredded.
the clock, like paying them to just destroy stuff.
When they would pay the person the same amount to drive that shit to Goodwill, or drive that shit to a homeless shelter.
A women's shelter, or
Right,
something.
Johnny, how's it going, man? Oh, need some help? My life has improved greatly since I started. I've gotten, you know, from ground beef on a regular basis to ribeye steaks and sirloins all the time.
I just think people shouldn't judge anything about it or think it's gross until they've either tried it or tried some dumpster food, you know, or tried a dumpster electronic that you find or a $200 hair straightener that you find that works perfectly fine.
And has the entire time.
For 2 years.
Yep. We got
over a dozen so far.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was 2 dozen packs.
And this one was pretty busted up.
Yeah, you get that one for me, Chris?
Yeah.
There's some more that fell out. I don't know if they're going to be any good or not, but
Ew.
another Tampico. Yeah, this was a good job.